Okay, here we go. Was this even really close? That should be fine. So yes, sirs and ma'ams, I am painting some Gripping Beast Dark Age archers for Oathmark. Figured, I'm at my hobby table. I was going to be doing something else, but there was a change of plans, so I'll take advantage of this situation, since I have a bit of time booked away from my family. Just a bit of time, though, not too much. So I'm just getting these guys all ready, or battle ready standard, so they are just getting layers of contrast with Sharpie as the metallics. They're all based on Joseph McCullough's color scheme for his Alador forces. So foresty greens, and then I got some other earthy colors just tossed in there. They're pretty cool. The wood effect is Gore Grunter Fur cut down 50-50 with medium. And I really like the way it looks as a wood. I think it sells it. The volume drop of this song makes me feel mildly nauseous. Yeah. I'm using my gamer headset. I had to buy some headphones for my daughter for her school. She has to bring them with her. And her headphones look like cheap... I wouldn't say pieces of crap. They look cheap. The build quality I don't think is quite as good as these, but oddly enough, even without a microphone, they are more expensive than mine. They have a volume limiter to protect her young hearing. So I don't know if that really bumps up the price or just the COVID situation. All the kids needing headphones, perhaps. So once I finish up these guys, I'll have my initial 550 points done for Oathmark. So I'll have to start working on the next batch. I'm not sure what all I'm going to add. I could bulk out the forces. It's like 20 spearmen. I should probably get my soldiers painted up. Get 20 archers done. I had some forces originally I was going to use as militia. But now I kind of feel like I want to use the official Oathmark soldiers. Use my soldiers and spearmen. Then maybe mix up the ones I was going to use as my soldiers and spearmen as militia. Just mix the units together, some spears and hand weapons. And then take what I was going to use as a militia, which were the warlord Celtic Gauls, not Celtic Gauls, Celtic warriors, and make them into slaves, which means I just have to remove their shields. So that's a possibility. I have not committed to that plan. Still mulling it over. I might just leave everything as it was. Use the Oathmark soldiers in 5 leagues from the borderlands, perhaps. Or who knows what else. Eventually we'll be playing Ranges of Shadow Deep again. Do you have any? Oh, accents. Okay. Yeah, Saturday nights are always very quiet for me for streaming. Bythorn will be at work, so I don't think he'll be stopping by, so I might be on my own tonight, which is okay. Mostly I just want to get this stuff done. Do a little painting. Talk on my microphone. Oh, I worked on converting a mounted ranger. It's pretty cool. That's quiver and bow from the War Games Factory skeletons. That's what they are. War Games Factory skeletons. So this could be my mounted ranger. Pretty fun. That's a build I can't wait to dig into. My undead forces. Okay, what next? Got spots I need to touch up with. Creed camo for the dark green. I need to do their hair. The hair is a blend of Black Templar and no, Gold Grunter Fur? Yeah, Gold Grunter Fur. So I haven't used either of those yet. This is getting a little stirred up. Cygor Brown. I don't think I was using Cygor Brown for anything. I think it was for a different project. So 50-50. Gold Grunter Fur and Black Templar will be their hair. Ooh, got some crusties here. So after that, I'll need to do the Space Wolf's Gray for the feathers on the arrow. And then touch up the Creed camo. And it's on to basing for these guys. So very nice and quick. Battle ready. It's a process for sure. Not too long a one. You just keep going and then it's done. You see he has a little mustache. So we must color that in. And there we are. One battle-ready face. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Saw my post before notification on your phone? Yeah, that's not too surprising. YouTube's not in love with me at the moment. I think my wife just received notification of the video I put up earlier in the week. Says she was watching it on her phone. The men of Dalidoria are the men of the mustache, that's for sure. Glad to see me doing some Oathmark? Yeah. I already played a game with these guys. And they did good. I don't think archers do great, human archers, but they do good. They did some work. You know, they got plenty of assists. The ones who did the biggest work was my Elven Line Breakers in that 550 point game. I'd say between the archers here and the Elven Line Breakers, they totally routed a large unit of human warriors. I got the forces disordered, and then I charged in, and that was it for them. They broke. They ran. And then when I played the guy's army against my friend, they didn't do that great, honestly. I'm not gonna say I'm all that impressed with human warriors, but I won't have any of my force anyway. Yeah, Elven Line Breakers are like glass cannons. See, that's what I was playing them. I was playing them like they were glass cannons, like they'd be easily broken. But actually, they were tough. They were hard to break. Yeah, I kept them in cover. Used my archers to soften up the target, and then let them go to town. They did take some arrow fire from the other archers, his archers, but didn't do much against them. And they took a charge from the human warriors, and they didn't really care. Their fight 4, I think, really helps. So I'm definitely glad I chose to have them in my force. Mustachio. What have you really enjoyed running so far? I suppose their biggest weak point is they don't have shielding, so they can't weather arrow fire necessarily as well. Spanish archers. Hola! Were the Spanish known for green? Because they have elbow. I like it. Switching from phone to PC. I was just asking if what units you've really enjoyed playing so far. Have you had any surprises? So saying in the end, I found the Elven Linebreakers actually be a little bit more durable than I would have imagined. What I've heard of them. Could have been luck of the dice too, though, of course. Nice. Elven. Or not Elven. Skeleton Spearman. Yeah. I've never heard anything but good things about Skeleton Spearman. Yeah, just move them. And they stay there. Maybe after I finish painting their hair here, I'll go over my kingdom. So I have it on me, because I was going to be talking about it. You can tell me if you think any of the units are particularly winners. Rangers and units of 5 to 10? Yeah, I'm going to have some of those. Oh, I was showing it earlier, but this is my very first converted mounted ranger, using bits from the Wargames Factory skeletons to make the bow and the quiver, and then the Dark Age Warriors cavalry. It's a little messy in the back. I'll probably have to trim it up after. But yeah, I think they'll look good. And then I have Rangers on foot as well. Catapults? Yeah, I don't have any catapults yet. And I don't have Bane of Kings, so I don't know anything about the chariots. Oops, got some white. Don't want no white on there. So I got 8 Dark Age Warriors, or cavalry, I can convert up. And then I have a bunch of Goth elites that I'll run as regular cavalry, human cavalry. Fake voting ballots. Ooh, nice. You can do some painting? Good job. Mr. Dog, you gotta explain further. I will understand once you tell me a little more, I'm certain. I won't be able to stay on too late tonight. Maybe 20 more minutes. Basically the time I allotted for the podcast. Yeah, on the last stream I had, Ivan was asking me if I'd be interested in painting up some World War I stuff. And I think it's around the time he's getting ready to launch. Oh, why can't I remember the name now? The Great War One. Was it the Squad? The Troopers? Told him he could send me the scale of his choice. Though of course I kind of hope it's going to be 15mm. I'm okay. It's going to be 172s. I haven't painted those before, so it should be interesting. The platoon. There we go. A platoon. This guy has a lot of hair on his face. I like it. I'm still working on my character model. Also has the same head. Really just about done. Just need to probably add a little highlights here and there. Give some jeweling. Get that fireball going. Do the eyes. 172s, 20mm with worse detail. Yep. Yeah, Ivan's a bad influence. 172. Suppose you can't argue with the price though, and the effect on the field is good. There's always a lot of 172 vehicles in the model shop by my house. And of course, World War II, not World War I. Uncle Adam was surprised to see a World War I game topple Rain in Hell from the #1 spot. It's because he doesn't know how hot World War I is right now. It's like Battletech level hot. Mustachio. The flesh. That's okay. That's okay. This guy looks like he has a sunburn on his head. Okay. Last color. Which World War I game is that? #1? It is. Oh, you like my character model? Thanks. Yeah, he's sassy. Okay, let's see. Here it is. War Game Vault. Apparently they've been wrestling back and forth. So let's see if it is currently. There we go. Oh, Rain in Hell is back. It was called Air War 1918. Oh, it's dropped down to #3. Oh, Blood and a Black Flag is sitting at #4. That's really good. That's from Roby Jenkins. And it's kind of a pirate game? I don't know exactly what it is, but it is Black Powder. It's a skirmish war game. And it's a stripped-down style focused on tactical gameplay and decisive action. Blood and a Black Flag is a miniatures agnostic skirmish game that you can easily Turn as easily to a sci-fi space opera or sword and sorcery as you can to the golden age of piracy. Alright. Customers who bought this title also purchased Pirate Orcs, paper miniatures. That's pretty awesome. Nothing says a good time like Pirate Orcs. Alright. Let's not get too distracted here, though. Let's, these are Indie Games Top 10. Yeah, on Wargame Vault. We got a 50% off code for Blood and a Black Flag. I also have the raw text PDF rather than the fancier version. Alright, Space Wolves Grey. For all the little feathers, and also the one guy's cap. Yeah, 5 Leagues from the Borderland 3rd edition. It's going to have a good stack of magic in it. So maybe my character model will show up there. Originally I was going to use him as a wizard in Frostgrave, but I don't know if I'm going to play Frostgrave or not, honestly. If I did, it would just be probably solo. Maybe. Maybe if my kid wanted to play it, but I don't know if she will. It's not off the table in any case. Painting his little trim. I suppose it bothers me slightly that there's only one guy with a furry hat. I wouldn't mind a couple of guys with furry hats, honestly. Well, that's okay. Oh, did I forget to paint his feathers? No. So I noticed in my last live stream I was breathing into my microphone, which is kind of gross. So now I got the microphone positioned where I shouldn't be breathing into it. You shouldn't hear my heavy breathing thumps. This guy reminds me I need to text my friend back. I have a friend who was against cell phones most of his life. And he recently got one. So now whenever he texts me, it starts off normal and then he'll send like a wall of text. And then I just end up not responding. So I need to respond. That's what I'm saying. And he looks like that guy. And by I mean he looks like that guy, I mean he's bald with a beard. It's a bald with beard guy. Yeah, I think I will wrap this stream up at a good time. Let's repair all the green on their tunics. I think those are tunics. And then they'll dry. And the next time I'll work on them, it'll be Ali's brown liquid and the basing. And then they're 100% battle ready. Okay. And you as well. Have a good night. Hopefully my kid sleeps better tonight than she did last night. Because she didn't really sleep last night. Let's see what we got. A little bit of that. A little bit by the collar. Oop. There we go. A little bit over here. To a dot there, sure. Good, good, good. Good. Did Dave Dog ever tell me about what he meant with voting? Oh, maybe it was Elections Canada. There we go. That's probably what it was. Keeps up on Canadian politics a bit. The great election where almost nothing happened. It was wasted money. Well, here we go. That's a wrap. Squad goals met. And now I wrap up the stream. I will say, catch you later. Bye.